Maple Leaf Wrestling and all the stars of the World Wrestling Federation kick off a new era in professional wrestling at the Pacific Coliseum in Vancouver. And promoter Stu Hart has come up with a tremendous card. 9 big matches in all. You'll see Pat Patterson taking on Jim Neihart. Davey Smith will go up against Rene Goulet. Tony Garea takes on Bad News Allen. Bret Hart will try Ron Shaw. The Dynamite Kid will battle Paul Butcher Vachon. Quick Draw McGraw will go up against Dr. D. David Schultz. Then a tag team title match. The Wild Samoans go against the World Tag Team Champions Adrian Adonis and Dick Murdoch. Also, the big man from the U.S. Marine Corps, Sergeant Slaughter, will battle former World Heavyweight Champion, the Iron Sheik. And topping it off, the match of the century, Andre the French Giant goes against the Ugandan Giant Kamala. And now let's bring in the man who's going against Ugandan Giant Kamala, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the French Giant. And Andre, you've got a tough test ahead of you on November the 5th. That's Monday, November the 5th, in the Pacific Coliseum.
You know, since I first come in this country, all the time I have to wrestling against some big wrestlers. And the first time when I come in this country, the biggest guy I ever wrestled in my life was Don Leo Jonathan.
And he is big, but this Kamala even makes Don Leo look small.
I will tell you one thing, Don Leo Jonathan was really tough and good wrestler. I don't know that with the way that guy wrestling, that Kamala, but I will tell you, I got a good lesson from Don Leo Jonathan.
And you haven't forgot any of it?
I never forget any one of them.
You know, this Kamala, he's managed by Freddie Blassie. He has his man Friday always in his corner, so, you know, you don't only have Kamala to contend with, but you have to worry about Fred Blassie and Friday also.
Oh, I don't care about those guys because they don't go be in the ring. They really around the ring. But Blassie, when he first come, you get the Sheik, and then he claimed you get another giant. It was Big John Studd.
He's a big one.
Giant. Now, he come with that guy, he called that guy a giant.
Kamala.
Yeah, I think Blassie, when he was a kid, he had a dream to be a giant. That's why he called all this guy a giant.
Well, let's face it, Kamala weighs in over 400 pounds. You're 474 pounds. There's going to be almost a half a ton of beef in that ring at one time.
How come you call him a giant? How tall he is?
Well, he's got to be close to 6'8".
I'm 7'4".
Well, let's put it this way.
How much you weigh, you say?
Well, I think he weighs somewhere around 410 pounds, isn't it?
I got him for another 80 pounds. I'm 490.
Well, Andre, I know. If I was going to bet any money on this one, I'd put it on you.
Thank you.
And another big match on this card, Sergeant Slaughter, the big man from the U.S. Marine Corps. He goes against the Iron Sheik.
Eagle got his hands full, too, because he started to get some trouble with him. But I know he can do it.
Remember, that's on Monday, November the 5th, in the Pacific Coliseum. You can get your tickets now at the Pacific Coliseum box office.